Think of it. When is the last time you have sat idle and have done absolutely nothing? Do you remember the last time you have done this? The moment you start your day, uh, when you start freshen up, before that, you open your phone, check your social media, check what was the last notification, clear your WhatsApp messages or email notification. You reply to the folks who has texted you or called you yesterday that you have missed, and that's how your day starts. You go to the washroom, probably you have been sitting with your phone, scrolling to the news app, checking what has happened today or what has happened yesterday and what is the newspaper, what is the hot topic today, and how's the news going. There's nothing wrong in reading the news, which is mostly finance news or something related to which is that is useful news. But just mindlessly scrolling Instagram or reels or short form content is not just dangerous but very harmful for your brain in the long run. Think of it. When is the last time you have gone for a walk without a phone, without those earbuds or AirPods plugged in? When is the last time you have gone to your office? When is the last time gone to your study hall or to your classroom as a student without your phone, by not touching your phone? When is the last time you have started your day without the phone? When is the last time you have went to bed without your phone? When is the last time you haven't used any of the social media apps like Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, WhatsApp, whatnot, right? As far as concerned, YouTube for that matter. When is the last time you haven't used your phone where you don't have any of these binge watching apps? It's such a common problem which I come across. I see people around me uh, being very, very concerned about it all the time, and they still do not have any concrete solution for it. When is the last time you know you have spent your life without this smartphone device? You always start your day with one of these devices, especially your smartphone, and then you switch back to your laptop or iPad, and you come back to it, and this just goes on and on and on, right? It's a constant circular loop, and without this, your life is incomplete. Imagine there is think of the scenario when you have forgot your phone in your car, or you've forgotten your phone at your home and you stepped outside. A constant crippling feeling of anxiety starts to build up, and you start finding your phone. You start finding where it is, where did you miss it, and why did you miss it, and what will happen, what would your life would be without your phone. Thought of using a keypad phone or a dumb phone? Maybe, but it doesn't really help. You have deleted your social media apps, but doesn't really know. Uh, doesn't really help because you again install it. You find some or the other way to install it because the FOMO, this real FOMO of missing out, is quite a dominating feeling in your brain. You always feel that if you're not doing what other people do, which what people are doing is constantly binge watch social media, reels, and whatnot. If you're not doing that, then you may be missing out a lot, which technically you are not. Instead, you're missing out a lot on life, right? And what are the side effects of uh, being proactively online all the time, right? Think of it. You are all the time, you are online all the time, but still you're not really connected with anyone. You have 500 followers and following, you have 100 likes on your story, but there is not one person whom you can call at 2 a.m. in the night and say, hey, yeah, what's up? What's up with you? And talk out loud through the bottom of your heart. There's not even one person. What is the point? Why do you even feel missing out? Do you think these people will care if your life goes out tomorrow? Probably just a like on another post where something tragic happened to you. That is the max they will do, and probably repost it or comment it. That's all they can do. Would they give you a call? If not, my friend, you have to get rid of it. Not get rid of them, but get rid of the idea that the feeling that social media give is real. It's not. Sure as hell, it's not. By now, it should be self understood. And secondly, one of the major other important issue that we see for social media is you are more connected than ever in the history of mankind. If you see, previously we used to communicate with the help of posts. We used to send letters to your loved ones. We used to send letters to your friends, families, and whoever you wanted to communicate. Later on, Telegram came up. Later on, SMS and social media. The advent of social media before, during the start of the internet era, you had Skype, but that wasn't that feasible because it was too expensive. Internet was expensive. Now internet is more affordable than ever, and you can literally use unlimited amount of internet in India or in any other nation for that matter. Data uh, pricing point is not really a problem anymore. Hence, you are using more internet than ever and you have been chronically online than ever. You're chronically online. Because of that, what happens is you get the feeling that you are connected 24/7, but you're not. For sure, you're not, because you think of it. You have been online on the Instagram, you send reels, you send WhatsApp messages, you send memes, and then you go back to Reddit. You are in the random groups which doesn't even matter. Half of the posts are fake, and you share those things with your friends or probably with your peers whom you socialized from a day-to-day matter. If you socialize from a day-to-day basis, then that's great. But if you don't, then this is really concerning, and probably whatever we are going to talk about or whatever we did talk, it's for you, my friend. So essentially, what you should be doing instead, should you be deleting all the apps and go um, all social, you are all all in to become a social bee? I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is just solely doing this and solely relying on this, solely relying on the validation that you get from people online is not correct. Because you see on social media, everyone is happy, everyone is having a perfect life. How is that possible? Have you seen the same people around you? They are not having a perfect life. Have you seen the same people around your friends or friends of friends? They do not have a social life. They do have a normal life. In this hyper connected world, you think everyone is achieving every day, everyone is doing great every day, only you are having a mediocre life. You think you are having a mediocre day, which you're not. Everyone is doing a job, everyone is doing a business, or most of them are doing some or the other thing where the grind is real. But the unfortunate consequence is someone had to win today and you had to win some other day. So you see their post and you get jealous, that envies you, because and they see your post some other day and they get envy of you. In fact, it's a constant loop from the day that you have started watching social media or started being online, chronically online. You have set a hyper realistic standard to compare yourself versus others or others versus yourself, which is which looks like a great idea where there's a constant push between them and you. But I would say that takes a huge toll on yourself. Think of it. Because My friend, what happens is, even when you have a productive day that has been achieved by taking one step towards your goal, you still feel that you're lacking something, or your goals are not aimable enough, or your goals are not high enough, are not good enough. You are not good enough. Why do you think that crippling anxiety comes in? Where do you think that crippling anxiety comes from? It comes from a constant comparison that you do with others. Knowingly, unknowingly, we human beings tend to do that comparison naturally, and social media has just enhanced that to a major extent. It's as simple as that. Because when you see the people around yourself, they live a pretty normal life. There's nothing much exciting about it. Probably you must be living the same life. Probably you have been going to a lot of treks, a lot of traveling, probably two international travel a year on average. You go for outings in the weekends, probably to pubs, or considering you live in a metropolitan cities, you go on dates. And if you're a student, you do all this at a much different level. So you do almost everything what others do. You still face the FOMO that something is not enough, because inherently it has tapped into that insecurity ours that has always been there. It has just been enhanced more, way higher than it naturally should. So that's why the internet actually validates or values the one who is more stimulated than others. So, my friend, if you're spending more time on the internet, then kudos to you. You're getting the most validation. Unfortunately, you are the most insecure person. Probably the internet has tapped into your insecurity even more than anyone else around you. So, is this good or bad? Depends on how you use the internet. If you are creating content, if you are doing a marketing of your product, if you are doing something useful on it, if you're learning from it, it's well and good. But all the other time, it's not much of a use. Probably go outside, step outside, call your friend whom you haven't called, um, just go for a walk. Take your dog or cat for a walk, for a nice little walk. Talk to your friends. Don't do much. I'm not saying for you to club, or do drinking, or do some or the other activity all the time. What I'm saying is socializing, or the definition of socializing, has changed ever since the social media has evolved, right? So we think the more connected on the internet we are, the more connected we feel in reality, which is not the case. In reality, we will feel we are the most connected when we have our loved ones, or the people around us who care about us, who values us, and vice versa, right? It's a mutual thing. Real people connection is what matters the most, I would say. In any other scenario, please do not engage into the hyper realistic world of the internet, because that's not going to lead you anywhere. I'm repeating again and again, try to work on the insecurities that you get from the internet. If there are genuine insecurities, then ignore it. If there are genuine problems, if those insecurities comes out of the genuine problem, please work on it. Please work on it, and do not get into this loop of watching reels, because in the end, the short form content also damages your ability to think, your ability to make decisions, your ability to uh, keep the attention span for long term, right? If your attention span is getting shorter and if you are being overstimulated all the time, then my friend, the reason is social media. Maybe you're saying you didn't know this. Oh, this video is just like anyone else, any other video, and oh, I'm surprised. I didn't know about all this. Probably someone has already talked about it. I'm not talking anything new, but what I'm talking is really a serious and a concerning issue that has taken up to a next level in this years and years of consumption of social media. So instead of doom scrolling, probably create something that will give you more fulfilling feeling. In fact, you shouldn't be rely on feeling. We can probably talk about it in detail on the next video. Until then, you have a great time and hope you get something out of this video and you understand on how to apply it practically. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one.